Hey you mob, health and fitness. I've had a bad time of it this winter. We were cycling like good uns at the end of the summer. I got my bike in May and we got that we were doing 25 miles at a time at the weekends sometimes. And then the cold weather came and it stopped. The bikes haven't been out right through winter. So Mark bought me an exercise bike with limited results. I'm back on it now. I'm back on it this week. I'm doing 3 kilometres a night, which is pretty tough. No tension because it's quite hard cycling in the house. And I'm doing 3 kilometres and I'm finding it quite tough. I'm also doing a bit on the treadmill. And then what I thought I'd show you, I'm going to make a total prat of myself as usual. But I thought I'd show you my step marching. Now, you're supposed to do this for 7 minutes. And they reckon that within 3 days, you will feel it. Within 7 days, you will see it. And within 3 months, you'll be well toned. I can't commit, even if I could do it, which I probably can't. I've never tried doing 7 minutes because it is quite strenuous. I'm going to cough, sorry. Even if I could do 7 minutes, I can't commit to 7 minutes out of my life every morning. So what I do is when I'm waiting for my driver, if I'm working with Mark, sometimes I can't get it in because our routines in the morning, I'm OCD to hell, our routines are timed to the minute. But if ever I'm waiting for him, which is quite often, I'll come in and just do a bit of step marching in my little ballet routine, which I'm not going to show you because believe me, it's not that good. I've been copying Eric Kavanagh. I say copying in the very loosest terms. Check out Eric Kavanagh. He is phenomenal. So his simple ballet routines, I've been doing them in the morning and I'm really enjoying it. I'm absolutely hopeless. My balance is all over the place. And when I stick my leg out, my body goes to the side, which it's not, it's supposed to be upright, darling. I'm perfectly in line. But I'm enjoying doing that. Anyway, my step marching. Before, I had a bad time when we went to Istanbul, a bad time in the diet, health and fitness. I put on 6 kilos in. First we went to Istanbul and then we had Christmas and we had a load of stuff in the house that needed using. So I put on 6 kilos over Christmas. I've lost them now, I'm back to where I was. And I've started exercising a bit again. My step marching, as I call it, I can't do it for 7 minutes. But what I was doing it in 100 step batches before we went to Istanbul. Since coming back from Istanbul, when everything went to cack, I gave everything up. And now I've started getting back into a bit, 3 kilometres on the bike in an evening usually, my ballet routine, a bit of treadmill, and my step marching, and I will do this several times a day. And unfortunately, I'm only down to 50. I can usually do about 40 before it hurts too much. But let me show you. As I say, I'm going to make a complete fool of myself. Right, where's the sofa? There. So what I do is, that's the other end we want. Get it there. So, just standing straight and literally feeling it. 41. 45. 47. 50. So from there, I would go straight into my ballet routine and do a little bit of ballet for 2 minutes. my Doc Martens, which is very elegant, I can assure you. And there's a story. My docs, I'm out of puff. And breathe. It's good exercise, the step marching, especially for an old fatty like me. Somebody young would brush it off and it'd be nothing. But for a 62-year-old, that does the stuff. So my docs. I haven't had a pair of purple Doc Martens for years. And I kept saying to Marco, I used to love my purple Docs. So he bought me a pair 8 years ago. And I have never, ever been able to wear them. When we met, I told him I was a size 5, which I was. And then I put the weight on and my ankles swelled, my feet swelled. I've had a complete ankle reconstruction on my right ankle. That's that one, on my right ankle. I've also broken my foot, the top bone on my foot, on my right foot. And the bone that sticks up, because it was never set properly, rests right on the lace pull of the dogs. So my feet went from a 5 to a 6.5 when I put the weight on. I've now lost 5.2 stone. My docs fit me perfectly. I've worn them day and night for the last 2 weeks. Never really walked far in them. Now we're going to be doing a bit of walking today because we're going to Bowness for the night for a Northern Soul night. Well, I'm not going to be wearing these to go dancing in. I'll make a right prat of myself. But we are going to be doing quite a bit of walking around Bowness. So I'm going to try walking in them today and see how we get on. Nice chat, thank you very much. And excuse me for being out of breath. I'm all right now, I've recovered. Thank you, nice chat.